The Hornets taking on the Bucks. For the Charlotte Hornets, the best record in the NBA. It's no accident. An elite team that expects to win every time they take the court. Bucks, Hornets, tip-off right after this.
This day revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, y'all grow old. In the world where you never feel you, and if your eyes won't, you never believe it. So they say, be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, so they say. So they say.
I'm Brian Anderson. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jared Allen.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball is out there with MP. Then it's Jared Allen. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4. And for the Bucks, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Also Daniel Gafford out there. Hope Knight out there with Buzelis. And it's Black in at the 1. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, BA. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
And MP has made it known. For this recent stretch, he's been focused on getting his teammates more involved, distributing the load.
And what you respect about MP, he's made good on his promise to become a better passer. That's not an easy adjustment to make because you may be programmed to do other things. But he's embraced it, he's thinking pass first, and he's turning down shots of his own to make everyone else around him better.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Back to ball. MP outside. Miller on the wing. He had 28 points in the win against Toronto. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. They met him at the rim and temporarily prevented points.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good for Miller. Miller hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Book Knight. And here's Gafford. Inside. Book Knight can't get it to go. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Miller gets the 3 ball to go. Miller's got 8.
Terrific decision by MP. He looks to feed his uncovered teammates.
Antetokounmpo outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's MP. He takes it in, and it's in there.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Book Knight. Here's Buzelis. They set a pick to the inside. Book Knight's shot is good.
I'd like to see Giannis thread the needle, a big man that has some point guard skills.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to MP. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Miller can't get it to go.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Antetokounmpo outside. Can't get it to drop. Charlotte leading by 6. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, BA. mindset that all great players have. But man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
That one's good for 2.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Antetokounmpo inside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
After the screen. And Giannis Antetokounmpo with the 3. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
And the defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
Miller outside. Lets it fly from 18. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And you love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Black passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Black. Here's Bouknight. For 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Hornets leading by 5. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Bouknight passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Buzelis. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Fast break, here come the Hornets. Lets a floater go. It's blocked. And he gets it back. Antetokounmpo pass to Black. Here's Buzelis. Antetokounmpo outside. And it's good for 2. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Giannis really trusting his rhythm right now with his offensive game.
Pass to Miller. On the wing, MP. Here's Salone. Antetokounmpo covering. MP left side. Counted from distance. MP's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
Pass to Black. Antetokounmpo, right side. It's rebounded by Salone.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And down it goes. 2 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Buzelis. Antetokounmpo inside. Pass to Bouknight. There's the triple. Here's Buzelis. Let's go with a 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Buzelis has got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Miller. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Basket counts.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Out to the right wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Black. He picked up 15 in their last win against Orlando.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Shot by Buzelis, no good. Hornets leading by 9. Here's MP driving inside. And is blocked. Now Charlotte keeps possession. Smith, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. From deep, MP. And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 10.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Hook Knight can't get it to go.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Bucks trail by 14. Here's Black. No points so far. Pass to Book Knight. Knocked loose. Gafford passes to Black. Can they get it? Porter pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
MP drops it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
I like the refs rewarding MP there. I mean, he didn't settle. He played aggressive.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at the Hornets. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at number 1 as the postseason approaches. And of course, there's the Bucks right behind them, just one spot down.
You know, for the Hornets, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Here's Daniels. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Here's Tyson. This is the jumper.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from that.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the night. And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so Porter will bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. And then Porter with the
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Hornets making their last shot. Clock at 6. Smith outside. Hooks from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Here's Servetus. Still without a bucket. Pass to Black. From deep. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Here's Tyson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. MP with it. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, MP. Bucks trail by 16. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
With the drive, there's Tyson. Cranked it in off the glass.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
The Bucks shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Brooks, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Smith. Defense right on it. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Charlotte now. They lead by 14. Pass to MP. Out to the right wing. Allen a screen. Here's Tyson. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
They showed so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played hard. You know who that was?
That shot wide open.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off the pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Pass to MP. Outside Porter. Back to MP. Three-pointer. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Hornets out in front, up by 16. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
In the first quarter. Wow.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, guys, the Hornets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Really prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
They've got Dylan Brooks. Jackson out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Smith, and it's Servetus in at the point. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors looked really strong. He tallied 32 points, and he was dealing assists all around. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Brooks outside. Fires the three. Drops it to three. Brooks has got his second bucket on the night.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
From the arc. And Miller the bucket on the assist by NP. Miller's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're gonna have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 three-pointers already today.
Antetokounmpo outside. On the wing, Brooks. Three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte leading by 19. Pass to Salah. Allen outside. Allen a screen. Here's Miller. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Miller's got 16 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Brooks. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Let's pin that one on Jared Allen.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
We're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
Practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Out left to the wing. Allen with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. There's Ball with a three. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. The three, Smith. And the Bucks miss again.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Nice feed from MP, showing his passing skills.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee to the right side. Here's Servetus, pounded by Ball. Servetus misses.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just tanked it.
The Bucks trail by 21. Antetokounmpo, pass to Brooks. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his sixth assist of the night. Pass to MP. Miller, right side. And he jams it home with authority.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Brandon Miller.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And he drops it first. And the league has made it clear, Graham, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Bucks. Book Knight comes in for Brooks. Back to Ball. Pass to Salon. MP outside. Miller with it. From downtown. Knocks down the long J. Miller's got 13 points in this quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Servetus. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Charlotte leading by 21. Down low. And Salon gets it to go. Salon, he's got 10 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Bucks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Smith outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. 1 point for him.
Good decision there. Giannis isn't easy to stick with, especially after the screen.
Ball passes to Allen. To the middle. Miller against Smith. Miller can't get it to go. The Bucks trail by 20. Here's Servetus. 13 points in the win against Orlando.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Smith inside. Guarded by Miller. Here's the three. They get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Milwaukee making some changes. Ellis checked in for Smith. And Black subbed in for Servetus. Greg, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys who we hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
Pass to Booknight. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Salone. And here's MP from outside. Ellis grabs the board.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Tyson. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hi everyone, let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's set and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Milwaukee Bucks.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And I'm thinking back to the first half, I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for Charlotte, we've got Jared Allen. MP is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Brandon Miller, and it's Salon in at power forward. Antetokounmpo outside. Hornets with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Salon. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They pinned them on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Charlotte shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots of the game. First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. The 11-footer. Another miss by Antetokounmpo.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Yep, count it.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Antetokounmpo for three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now MP. 20 points for him. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
How much a defender can do against Giannis there.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Pass to MP. Miller outside. Off target from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Booknight. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by MP. Here's the break. And he lays it in off the breakaway. MP's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Here's Booknight, covered by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, Buzelis. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
They've shown their power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Miller can't get it to go.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Pass to Booknight. This one for 3. And the Bucks miss again. On offense, here are the Hornets. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Good work there as it goes.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
Here's Black, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And here's MP from outside. The effort grabs the miss. Milwaukee has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Buzelis. Give him 8. To the left side wing. Antetokounmpo, left side. That one's wide left.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Great positioning on the putback.
They're really working the paint now.
And Milwaukee has possession. Black passes to Booknight. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Come on, B.A. He sure can run.
Greg, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Back to MP. Takes the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Gafford. Back to Antetokounmpo. Gafford the screen. Antetokounmpo, right side. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Just need one
MP's
more
got
rebound for a
rebound
triple
number 9
double.
now. What an effort here tonight. Allen outside. Miller outside. Allen a screen. Releases. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 28.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Booknight. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. He buries it from three. He's got 22.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Black. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 22. Three-pointer, Booknight. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
MP, soft touch off the glass. MP's got 11 points here in the second half.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Booknight. Got a piece of it. Charlotte's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And the basket by MP.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Black. Gafford passes to Booknight. Drops in the layup for 2. Booknight's got 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams 5 championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. The shot by Buzel is no good. The Hornets shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. A nice shot by MP.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in the game.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Booknight. Here's MP. Here's Allen. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
So,
And that
Well,
kind
that's
of bucket for
three
Allen
steals.
is just injecting energy into the team. And the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Buzelis. Gafford with a screen on Miller. Buzelis' shot is good. He's got 10. It's been all Hornets. MP outside. There's Ball with a 3. Nails it from 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Black. Shot clock at 6. Gafford the screen. The 3. Black no good. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And that one's good. Salon, he's got 21 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the paint. Here's Gafford. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. MP. Pass to Salon. Launches it. Kept alive by Charlotte. Allen can't get it to go. The Bucks shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Here's Here's MP. 33 points for him. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Tyson. Allen with a screen on Brooks. From the top of the key. The shot by Tyson, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Here's Black. Launches a three. He drops it for range. Black's got 6 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Porter from outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Brooks outside. The rebound by Allen. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Daniels. Back to MP. The three ball. And the Hornets, another three.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Brooks outside. From deep three-point range. Can't hit that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, that's probably going to do it for the
And
rest of the
then
game
all of a
for
sudden
me.
it was maybe a
MP
Don't get
getting
the
it
triple
done
double.
for Charlotte. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Oh,
And
I'm
the ball
playing.
now as we take a look at our State
Well,
Farm
it's
assist
like
of the game.
coach wants me to
You
play a
have to
whole
love
game.
his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three
That's
quarters.
a triple double.
Giannis
Just
Antetokounmpo is out
because
there
I
with
was
Smith.
able to play
Then
the
it's
fourth
Dylan Brooks.
quarter, even
It
though
was
the
Isaiah
play
Jackson.
the Bucks
And it's
out.
Servetus in at the point. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. MP outside. Pass to Goodwin. 5 on the clock. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Goodwin's gotten his first basket of the night. Brooks has got the ball here for the Bucks. Here's Servetus. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Cans it, but nobody near him. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Tyson. Smith against MP. Here's Starks. There's the three. On target from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Brooks outside. Antetokounmpo inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 24.
I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Pass to Starks. Here's Goodwin. 4-3. And the Hornets, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
The three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And then let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Booknight, he's checked in for the Bucks. Trent, he's checked in for Charlotte. Pass to Goodwin. MP up top, covered by Smith. Here's Starks. Jacks up a three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Servetus. And the layup is good.
Kind that looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Starks the pass to MP. Here's Ford. Well, Brendan, a players' league. You think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, BA. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership
Oh my
is trying
god,
to
I
do
really
as
hit that.
entertainment
Oh my
after all.
god. That is
You gotta lean
crazy.
into the players. You gotta lean into
I
the
literally just threw up
personalities.
a desperation
And
three
as long as
right there
there's a
because the
respect
shot
for
clock
both
was
those areas,
winding
the
down.
league and the game will continue to
yeah.
grow.
Pass to
Number
Antetokounmpo.
39.
Over Trent. And it's Antetokounmpo with a
I got
miss.
12 rebounds as well.
Charlotte has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the
Go
third
for
quarter.
it.
And he goes in for
Good
the dunk.
assists.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The Bucks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Servetus. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one misses. Mitchell's checked in for Charlotte. And he's good on the second. The Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to Ford. MP outside. Fires for 3. Giannis
Oh, come
Antetokounmpo
on.
grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now Jackson. And he knocks down the first one. And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, BA, these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple of years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
Here's Goodwin. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Hooknight, pass it to Servetus. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. It's been all Hornets. Here's Goodwin. Pass to MP. Takes a 3. Buries
Got
it from 3.
42.
MP's got 42 in the game.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you gotta chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Charlotte's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Mitchell, the pass to MP. Trent on the wing. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Goodwin. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Unloads. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Here's Servetus. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. And so MP will bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Trent. Kicks it out to MP. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Servetus. The 3 is up. Again and again. Jackson, pass to Booknight. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defense is right there. Yes, it's good. Kumpo has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
VA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Servetus, the pass to Jackson. Here's Servetus. The three is up. The rebound by MP.
It's not a rebound, it's
MP's got
13.
rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And
he
I'm
was
at
fouled in the
44,
act of
shooting for
Opportunity for a
45.
three-point play here.
Wow, I'm 17. I've taken 33 shots. That's
Close this
crazy.
game out. Milwaukee making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Jackson.
That's
Buzelis comes in
because
for
the
Smith.
coaches
And Black subbed in
left me
for
in the game
Servetus.
to
And the
play,
Hornets making a change here
play
as
the
well.
whole game
Michael
out.
Porter, he's checked in for Trent.
That's
And
why.
Giannis throws it
Because the
down.
coach is giving me all 48 minutes.
Anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go get.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to MP. Now here's Porter. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Goodwin. Milwaukee with the rebound. Oak Knight's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Black. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, he almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing.
Shooting for 45 and
Are always great
46.
lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
Yeah, great job by MP. Getting that shot off to earn a trip to the line. Nice.
Free throw good, MP. And the
At
Hornets making a
45.
change here. Tyson's checked in. And both free
Ooh.
throws good for MP.
Just got that one. I got 46.
The Bucks have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Book Knight. Here's Buzelis. And he puts it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. On the wing, MP.
I'm on Michael Porter Jr.
Outside Porter. Lets it go from deep.
Oh,
Knight with a rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Here's Kumpo. Great D that time from Porter. Charlotte is shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. MP outside. Pass to Goodwin. MP looking around. 6 on the shot clock.
Got 49.
Shoots it from distance. MP's got 49 in the game.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Here's Buzelis from outside the arc. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And he makes it.
With a dime there, to be honest. Excellent sharing the basketball.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Outside Mitchell. MP outside. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Black's got 5 rebounds in the game. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out with this. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board. Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Pass to Booknight. To the inside. Who's Ellis? Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the double.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
He was in the zone. He's
52. Got a 50-point triple-double.
They really came in with
And I was
the
going
right
for that,
mindset
too.
today.
I really wanted that
Their
50.
play home will be filled with some smiles.
Point
When
game.
you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Gafford with a screen on MP. Down low. And it's Gafford missing. One side is dominated
They'll
tonight.
do it.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their
We're
pace
gonna
and
win
style
by
of play.
55. And I got a 52-point triple-double.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close.